cosplay was working at a haunt in our love of Halloween, and there's a con called How to Halloween up in Lansing, and that was what really got us into meeting all the cosplayers and doing this.
Okay.
Halloween was always the only place I could really make costumes.
Sure.
And being able to, like, now it's like I can make a costume and wear it whenever I want.
Right.
I don't have that one time a year. So
Nice.
it's fun.
Yeah, you guys, yeah. Cool. Yeah?
Yes, we help with a local haunt.
Which haunt?
Awaken up in Michigan.
Okay, cool.
In the Lansing area.
Okay.
And I've helped build props and sets for their haunt. We both worked as actors there.
Nice.
So
Awesome. So did you make what?
All of these.
Stop it. Yeah. Can you tell me a little, bless you. Can you tell me a little bit about your process, about like how you created some of these pieces?
Yeah, so for Geralt, there's actually trash cans, plastic trash cans underneath the chainmail parts to be able to give it structure. So I got cheap plastic trash cans, heated them with a heat gun to shape them, and then all of these are individual link chainmail stainless steel pieces that are sewn to the leather and then glued on top of those trash cans. Shani, this is actually my Christmas tablecloth that I stole the fabric from, and then it has 333 pearls hand sewn into it.
Stop it.
And then for Shani, or Tris, hers was the easier one, but there's a million buckles and pearls, and this has been about the last month and a half of my life.
So how warm are you right now in all of this armor?
Honestly, it's not as bad as it looks.
That's awesome.
It's pretty wearable.
So then, as a haunter, as haunters, what are ways that people can kind of bridge the gap between the haunt world and the cosplay world?
I mean, for me, it's love of crafting. I love making stuff. I love spooky stuff.
Yeah.
I tend to go with a horror theme for most things, but it's that seeing something in your head and bringing it to life. The effects, I mean, for Geralt, it's the same kind of process as you would use in a haunt. I just didn't throw blood on it.
Right.
So
right.
we used
Like I noticed the rigid collodion,
and the contacts and stuff like that.
Right.
It's all the same world. It's just using them slightly differently.
So how do you feel being like out of like a spookier context into like the cosplay aspect?
You know, I'm also a gamer too, so that's the thing. I live in both worlds. But you know, for people that are strictly in kind of the horror haunt world, I would just say just bring it here. It's a very welcoming culture here in cosplay, so I'd say just bring it here.
So for someone, let's say a haunter that like wants to get into cosplay but is too intimidated and doesn't know what to do, what are some like tips or beginner tricks that you have that like you could offer somebody?
Wear a mask.
Okay.
Wear a mask in your cosplay. If your face is covered, then you can be whatever you want. You don't have to worry about making funny faces in pictures. There's that anonymity of, you know, nobody knows who you are underneath of it. Find a character you love, and if you can, wear a mask or wear some heavy makeup so you can really feel like you're in that character, and it makes it so much better.
Do you have any thoughts as to like someone that would want to like bridge the gap between the two?
Yeah. Like I said, just bring it here. Just come in character. Come as whatever monster you are typically at the haunt. Bring it here. It's a very accepting culture.
So how do you feel like just being like made up? Because I know like you're a haunter and you're just like,
this is my first con.
Congratulations!
And her first day cosplay ever.
Yay! Okay, so like as a newbie, what has this been like for you?
It's been kind of crazy, but honestly, the thing that blew my mind was when they told their friends that this is my first con, everybody rushed to give me advice and how to really enjoy it.
Sure.
So the welcoming aspect of it really was immediate.
That's awesome.
And it's been neat walking through and seeing which people recognize us as a group, which people recognize us as individual characters.
Sure.
The best part of it has been going as a group, because then you have other people to kind of gravitate with.
Play off.
And we've even accidentally ran into another group of 3 or 4 people before we even got in.
Really?
So we had a group of like 7 up at the front door. So just being able to go with a group, people you already can kind of socialize with.
So have you seen any really other cool cosplays that you really liked?
There is a chick pyramid head running around here.
Okay.
It's
that
incredible.
Is awesome.
Okay.
She has the huge head and the sword, and it's a female version, and she is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the real question is Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Okay. The idea that you guys are haunters already and like
They're trying to get me me to go to a haunted house.
No, don't do it.
No.
Yes, I am.
I hate it.
So this is us. We'll put all of our stuff out there so that, I mean, yeah, we'll tag you in images and all of the things. And
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because that is literally how we got into